This is probably one of the most important messages that I have ever given. I want to help everyone understand the reason why the United States has so many problems right now and why the absolute worst choice to fix any of this is to choose Trump as president. Let me explain. Our country started with rebellion. We rebelled against England. Now, I know we may feel very justified, no taxation without representation, but in the spirit realm and in the eyes of God, it's still rebellion. And rebellion, according to 1 Samuel 15, is as the sin of witchcraft. And whenever we're in anything that has to do with the occult, we have sinned against God and curses come on us. So we can walk around all day saying, God bless America. We can sing songs about that. But how can God truly, fully bless us if we're under a curse? He can't. It's a spiritual dynamic. Once there is a curse, it has to be broken first before the blessings can flow. Now, curses aren't stagnant. They grow and multiply until they affect almost every part of life. Evidenced less than 100 years later, we had the Civil War where the South rebelled against the North, so now we're rebelling against each other. 100 years later, we see a cultural rebellion where individuals are now rebelling against God, against authority, against morality, and against life. Add to that the increase of drug use, and we have sorcery at work along with the rebellion and the witchcraft. And of course, all of this is idolatry because it's not about worshiping God anymore. It's a worshiping about ourselves. It's about worshiping what we want. Now, from this point, we have abortion, the loss of prayer in school, divorces, and all kind of abuses are on the rise. In 1993, we saw the World Trade Center bombing, which was a terrorist attack because when you operate in witchcraft and rebellion, you draw it to yourself also, and you become the object of the attack. Add to that our ridiculous gun laws, where there are more guns than people, the only nation to have this. And directly after this, we start executing ourselves. The Oklahoma City bombing in 1995. The Columbine school shooting, which started a barrage of these types of things in 1999, and then another horrific witchcraft attack against the United States on 9/11 in 2001. Since this time, school shootings, mass killings in malls, in movie theaters, in shopping centers have escalated. The family unit has fallen apart. Kids and can't even tell if they're male or female. All of this has been escalating and getting much worse. Yes, morality is absolutely on the decline. This is a spiritual issue that is rooted in witchcraft and rebellion and idolatry. And to add to this, our former president incited a riot to cause a rebellion against our own government. And this is why he is the worst possible choice for a presidential candidate. How can someone who operates in rebellion and witchcraft through controlling people, through bullying people, through abusing people, that's all a form of control, which is a form of witchcraft, how can he fix the problems that are from rebellion and witchcraft? He can't. We need to go back and repent for our rebellion against authority, against God, against each other, against life, against morality. We need to go back to the roots of our country and repent for that rebellion, but not just one time. Allow God to break our hearts for our sin and deeply repent and renounce it and ask him to break the curse that's over the United States. Who will do that with me?